Kobe, Kobe. Today is a special day. Today is August 23rd. Today it's the one and only, the late Kobe Bryant's birthday. I am ridiculously grateful that I got the chance to watch him play on his final game, where he scored 60 points and hit that game-winning shot against Hayward. Scored two of the most iconic features that I have experienced in my life. I was screaming MVP. I even lost my voice. I was so excited, like it was crazy. I remember it was back in November 2015 where Kobe announced his retirement. He sent out a retirement letter that wrote, "When we first met, I was just a kid." When I heard the news, I was heartbroken because I was such a fan for such a long time. I remember I was still back here in Malaysia, but in the midst of that, I am applying for different schools in the States. I got two offers. I got an offer from Miami and I got an offer from Monterey. I picked Monterey because it's closer to LA. People are saying like I'm so dumb. Well, I love Monterey, so I guess it works out the best. So jump straight to April 13, 2016, the MAMBA day. I rented a car and I drove all the way from Monterey to LA. It was a 5.5 hours drive. I hardly got enough sleep. And my professor was really kind to me. She gave me a pass to skip that day. So special shout out to you, Amy. And I remember I reached Staples Center at around 2 to 3 p.m. When I was there, the whole place was plastered by Kobe Bryant. It's either like jerseys, big banners. The whole street was just balloon after balloons, even like statues. You see Magic Johnson statue, you see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar statue. You see all these flags, all these different kind of flags that represent different kind of jersey. I was just walking around and then you see people just playing games, people shooting around. You got people waving their hands up, you know, people like chanting Kobe, Kobe. People were doing like all these free throw challenges, and there's this big whiteboard. Everybody just like start writing down things. I left a teeny tiny little "I'm here." You can't really see it, but it's definitely there. And that was my very first experience attending an NBA game. I don't know what to expect. I'm just so excited. I'm like just, my shit. What? What the? You know, I remember it was around 4:30 p.m. I saw a line to the entrance to go into Staples Center and I just started queuing up. We got a couple season pass locals and they just like telling me like, this is gonna be like one of the most amazing things you're gonna see in your life. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I managed to go in early and I got all this merch from the entrance. I got a special book dedicated to Kobe Bryant, a pass that said, "Thank you Kobe for a good 20 years. I even bought a beer mug that says, "I was there." I'm like the most happiest big ass little child in the arena. Like, oh my god, yay! I went inside of the arena. You see all these players warming up. You see Jordan Clarkson, you see Gordon Hayward. The whole arena was just filled with purple and gold. You see all this purple and gold lights, banner that has 24/8, 24/8, and then there's a tiny little banner like on the far right. It wrote Taylor Swift most sold out performance. You got a big ass jumbotron that just keep on looping Kobe highlights. You got Kobe hitting that bank shot against Dunware and the Miami Heat, and then you got like all these other game-winning shots against Milwaukee, and then his fadeaway jumper against Phoenix Suns. It's one of a kind, dude. It's one of a kind, man. I met some really cool people too, and they had me took some photos. Here I am, looking all proud with the Kobe merch. God, you're #1 fan, woohoo! It was really crazy just to be in that. It was getting crowded and crowded. The whole place is filled with people. The players start coming out. I saw him come out and I was like a little paparazzi on like top floor, just like zooming in, trying to get videos of him. I'm trying to get like a focus cam on him, watching warm up, practice, watching shoot that free throws. By the way, just looking at all my photos, it was kind of blurry, but it meant something to me. The game started, Kobe started out really cool. He missed a couple shots and the Lakers called a timeout. I saw him flip the switch live too. So he started driving down the lane, going that layup, hitting fadeaway shots, being a roll, you know, behind the back. I think at that moment, we all know it's about to go down. I got my phone for most of the time too. I kept recording, kept taking pictures. Even my friend was like, "Where do you even film that thing? It's gonna be on TV forever, dude." I'm like, yeah, but not from my perspective. Every time when they have a timeout, they got something going on. Like it's either like the ladies girl or like kiss cam. I only see kiss cam on TV, so to get to see it live and it's like right next to me, woo! It was like right here with security. It was amazing, man. You know, you see like all these celebrities like thank youing Kobe too. I saw Taylor Swift, I saw like Ice Cube, even Snoop Dogg, you know, Justin Timberlake. And then when the camera pans out into the stands, you see like Snoop Dogg in person like going crazy. You see like Jay-Z, you see Kanye West, you see David Beckham. It was insane how influential Kobe was to a lot of people. This right here, that's Kobe in Mandarin. It's pronounced Kirby, and that's how you spell it too. Just by looking at this photo, you just knew that people flew all the way across the globe just to watch him play. So that's really cool, you know, that's super cool. Here's a video of me just screaming. You know, I was screaming like shit. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. I remember it was like halftime. I want to check out the stadium. They got all this Kobe museum. They just keep on showing highlights, all these different jerseys, all these merch, all these different shoes. You know, you got the Kobe 4, Kobe 5, and Kobe 8, the US edition. Got this little ice sculpture too that wrote like 24. And you got all these pictures of Kobe highlights, you know, like when he blocked that shot from Yao Ming, he won his 5th championship. As a Kobe fan, you know, you're like, wow. By looking at all the photos right now, it's definitely bringing me down to a beautiful memory lane. Like, I'm indulging it too. Back to the game. I kept on taking photos of the scoreboard because it's crazy to see like number 24 score 10, 15, 18, 24, 37, 50, 51. I'm like, what? I remember he hit this shot. He was driving down the lane and then he just stopped for a quick jumper and he just scored. I'm like, yeah! And I just start screaming and I stopped recording. I don't know why, and I stopped recording. and this is hands down one of the most famous ever seen in my entire life watching Kobe. He hit that game-winning dagger against Hayward. Everybody was just screaming. This is the point. This is the moment where my voice got to break apart. Like, I was like, everything. Let's go. When I look at the scoreboard, 97, 96, I'm like, Lakers got it. And look at Kobe's point, 58. I'm like, oh my God. And then he was on the line. He was on the line. I kept on thinking at that point, like, please do not miss. Please do not miss, you know. And they call a final timeout for him. We're just cheering, we're just shouting, we're high-fiving each other on the side. And they won the game too. They won the game. We see confetti start pouring out. I even took a selfie too, like I did something. My God, I look so stupid here. This is awesome. The game ended, and after the Kobe speech, MAMBA, I just stood in my position for every good teammate, just absorbing all this feelings and emotion because I can never watch him play anymore. So just looking at him, just looking at the scoreboard, just looking at the Jumbotron arena, I just know that that is one of, if not the greatest night of my life. After that, I just went out, I did some quick shopping. I got some Kobe merch and they got this big ass screen that shows all the Kobe highlights. It was looping it too. And I just stood there appreciating and stargazing like, God damn. And here's the funny part. The moment I step out from Staples Center, you hear people chanting Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. And everybody was so high. You smell weed all over the place. It was so bizarre because I'd never seen anything like that before. So I kind of joined them for a while and then I went off. I remember it was like 11:30 p.m. It was super packed, but I still have to go back to Monterey that night. I got a world history test tomorrow, so it was a long drive, but it was a fun drive. I reached my dormitory at around 5 a.m. I got some quick 2-hour nap before I hit class. That was like the whole Kobe experience thing. So it was really surreal and really fun. So fast forward to January 26, 2020. Something happened that shocked the world. I was not ready for it. It was probably one of the most devastating news that I heard throughout my whole life. I remember I was spending some time back here in Malaysia and it was Chinese New Year and it was 5 a.m. My phone kept on buzzing. Like, I got a couple messages from friends. It wrote something like, hey, I know you're probably asleep, but just so you know, take it easy when you open up Instagram or like any social media. Well, I don't know what to expect. What can happen? The moment I opened up my Instagram, it was dreadful. The very first post that I saw was something that I don't think I will ever see in my life. Because when you were young, when you watched him play, you thought of the guy like a superhero. You know, like he can go through all this kind of obstacle. He can play through broken fingers. He walked out from a torn Achilles. So I really couldn't comprehend what had happened. And to this day, I want to be in that denial state. I know that is not right, but I was really depressed. I don't know what to feel. I don't want to accept the news. It may seem really down for people to think, why do you feel this way? He don't know who you are. But just watching him play, we're all in this journey with him, you know? You look up to the guy for so long, and you just hope nothing but the best for the guy. I really, really look up to the guy. I really look up to Kobe Bryant a lot. I even tried to emulate his game. And I really miss him. I don't know how to feel. I don't want to accept. All I know is I want to play basketball. Let it out, you know, let my frustration and my anger out. Yeah. We come to an end now. I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and thank you for giving me a chance to share my experience to all of you guys of meeting one of the most iconic basketball player in the world. Before I end the video, I just want to say, if you like the content, do consider hit the like button and subscribe, and comment down below what's your favorite Kobe moment. Thank you, Kobe. You meant so much to me, and I'll miss you. Bye.